Welcome everyone. Today I'm making my own monarch brooch. I started by tracing the gem I planned on using and then did a rough sketch of the brooch. As an idiot, I decided plastic would be a good idea. Spoiler alert, it was not. I do plan on making a better version in the future, but I'm actually starting another project today, so watch out for that later this year. Probably, who knows for sure. This is with my first attempt. I thought an X-Acto knife would be a good idea, and it wasn't. I had to use scissors to finish it off, and then I didn't like the shape, and I had to get more plastic and do another attempt just using scissors that time, and it came out better. You know, I was a bit happier with the shape that came out. The Mika movie just came out, and I saw it this past Sunday, so I wore my Mika wig to it, and the guy at concessions didn't even ask what movie we were there for. He just knew. And, you know, I didn't even know it was an ad for the game until I got there. And with our tickets, he gave us codes for the game. I'm not gonna play the game. I don't have any intention of downloading or anything, so here's the codes. Anyone want them, you can use them. First come, first serve on those. So I have these things, and I don't exactly know what they're called, but they came with my wig head, and I have an excess of them. And they kind of look like pins. I don't have any extra pins, but I do have extra pin backs. So I took one of those things, I made a hole for it, I stuck it through, and then I used some wire cutters, pliers, something. I used something to cut it with, and then I used a pin back, I stuck it in the back, and that was that. Not much else to it other than that. I didn't glue it on until I glued everything together, which, oh god, that was a disaster. But first, I painted the brooch, did the little designs on it, because there's a little design on this brooch. For some god-forsaken reason, I decided super glue would be a great idea to stick everything together with. No. I got that shit on my fingers and desk, and the brooch ended up gluing itself to the frickin' plate. I had to cut off, I had to rip it off the plate and then try to cut off what I could, and it sucked. It fucking sucked. I regret everything. I regretted this whole project, the movement. I fucked everything up. And so I'm just gonna hand this voiceover to me at the scene of the crime now. So this is how it turned out. I definitely don't recommend doing it this way. I will definitely have super glue stuck on my fingers for the next fucking month. I did notice when I was going to sacrifice this paintbrush, when I went to paint the super glue on, it caught on fire. This is a nightmare. I regret doing this. It's gonna be stuck to the plate, and it just looks terrible until I can find another better way of doing this. So this is after I ripped it off the plate, and here's me trying to cut off what I can, because, you know, the plate freaking glued itself, but there's not much I could do. If I wanted, I could try to sand it down, or maybe just burn it all together, throw it in the trash maybe, who knows. But for now, this is just all I got. My goal is to try to make all the miraculouses, but for now, I've only got 2, and I'll just put this bad boy away, and I will just see you all next time. Bye.